All right, well, there's nothing fishy about this next segment. Just in time for Peak Bloom, a one-of-a-kind dining experience, nightlife experience is taking over Dirty Habit. Tokyo Nights weekend kicks off with an unforgettable start involving a 150-pound tuna, which is incredible. And here to share more is the executive chef of Dirty Habit, Derek Watson. Welcome to Good Morning Washington.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So just to kick things off, tell us about Dirty Habit and what inspired this Tokyo Night.
Sure. So Dirty Habit's a restaurant in the Penn Quarter, Washington, D.C. We're going to be right next to the festival grounds this year. And I have an extended background in Japanese food and Japanese cooking, training more than 7 years in Japanese restaurants in Chicago and Philadelphia. We had a great idea this year to kind of partner with some local friends of ours, a sushi restaurant, and bring in a whole tuna to do a tuna cutting ceremony at the restaurant this year.
I love it. So what can people expect from like the whole weekend?
Right. So for the event on Saturday, we're going to bring in the whole tuna. We set up a stage. Myself and the rest of the team will be up there. We'll be breaking down the whole fish live right in front of our guests.
Oh my goodness.
And then that event is open to the public. Everybody's welcome to come along, and then we're doing a ticketed VIP event after that. We're going to take that fresh sushi inside, slice it up. We'll have tamaki, sushi, nigiri. I'll also be manning a yakitori grill station inside of there, and we'll have some past apps and also a sake tasting station.
Oh my gosh, I'm still stuck on the 150-pound tuna. That is human size, which must be so difficult to break down. You brought a smaller piece, a more manageable piece with you today, and you're going to show us a few cuts that you can demonstrate.
So this is a nice piece of bluefin tuna. The type of tuna that we're going to be using is actually from Spain. It's from actually a farmed tuna that I've been working with for more than 10 years from Belfago Family Farms. It's one of my favorite products in the world because of the sustainability of the product, but also just the quality of the product itself.
Wow. And it's beautiful. And we were talking a little bit, the training that goes into learning how to cut properly and the knife work. It's very impressive. It takes years. Talk to me about a bit of your training.
Well, I've been cooking for almost 20 years at this point, and most of that, or the beginning of that, was in Chicago. I worked for about 10 years, and where I ran a restaurant called Momotaro, and then I moved to Philadelphia and ran Morimoto there for about 3 years.
Wow! So you're definitely a pro. As you're cutting here, can you explain a bit of these slices and how you've broken it down into four? It looks like four larger sections.
Yeah, so when we start with the bigger piece, we just need to break it down into manageable sections, and these are called saku blocks.
Oh.
So that's just the name of this shape, and then from this saku block, we can break it down into the different pieces.
Okay.
So the two most familiar cuts that you probably would know would be nigiri and sashimi.
Yes.
So nigiri is the one where you get the little ball of rice with a piece of tuna over it, and that's what this slice is. So it's really all about the angle of the knife. And one of the things I always love to teach my cooks is a knife starts at the back here and ends at the tip. Like a knife is not an up-down tool. A knife is a slicing tool.
See, this is why I'm not allowed in the kitchen. Because that's how I cut 100%. This is beautiful. And the knife that you're using is also very special and helps you out. This isn't just a regular knife.
Yeah, so this is called a yanagiba. And this is a Western-style yanagiba where it's beveled on both sides. Japanese knives are very popular to be beveled only on one side, and it's just to help with the technique. But since I use this for different applications in the restaurant, I prefer a Western-style knife for this.
Okay, very interesting. As you're slicing this up, can you tell us about some of the other dishes that you brought?
So some of the dishes that we're going to have available at the event, we're going to have some Wagyu sliders. They're going to be coming with some kimchi. We're going to be doing a yakitori grill station, which up front here we have some chicken yakitori thighs up front there. But one of the dishes that we're going to have available all season is going to be a tuna donburi, which is the one that we have over here on the right. So the different cuts that we kind of have here, this would be for nigiri sashimi. These would be for sashimi cuts over here for no rice. And then we take the sashimi cut and we can kind of dice it up into small pieces and serve it over rice, which is called donburi style.
Which is what you brought here today. And we were talking, people can enjoy this not just this weekend, but for the entirety of cherry blossom season.
Yep. So this will be available at the tuna event, but this is one of the features that we're running for the cherry blossom season. One thing that's really special about our tuna donburi is actually the rice itself. So instead of just doing like mixed sushi rice, we add some scallion, a little bit of wasabi furikake for a little bit of heat and some kick, some fresh scallions, and then also some shio kombu, some preserved kombu.
Oh, and that's very unique. I feel like normally we don't get all of that